Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Windom, Minnesota and the 2026 Riverfest Parade. The parade is starting to move and will be down in our area in downtown Courthouse Square in just a few moments. We want to remind you to enjoy all the activities taking place here as part of Riverfest. Tonight's activities following the parade, of course, more tomorrow with the cars and truck show and much, much more taking place at the community center. We'll talk more about that in just a few moments, but we want to take a moment to thank our many sponsors. Thanks so much to our sponsors in support of all the Riverfest activities and our Riverfest parade, including Ag Builders, GDF Enterprises, Fortune Transportation, Discover Windom, Bank Midwest, Hometown Sanitation Services LLC, Citizen Publishing Company, Minnesota Soybean Processors, DeFreeze Collision Center. Also thanks to Hy-Vee, Toro, count on it, Midway Farm Equipment of Mountain Lake, the Cottonwood County Game and Fish League. We also want to thank the City of Windom, Jack Slade Steakhouse and the Fat Pheasant Pub, KDUM Radio at 1580 AM and 94.3 FM, United Prairie Bank, also thanks to Windom Towing Company, and Staples Oil Company are among our many sponsors. Also thanks to the Windom Lions Club and also to the Windom Farm Service Agency, your agricultural equipment repair dealer. Also thanks to our sponsors including Holtz Cleaning Services, also Ron's Electric, Elite Mechanical Systems, also Unspoken Truth, McDonald's of Windom, and ECFE. We want to thank all those great sponsors for all their support for our Riverfest Parade and also Riverfest activities. As we mentioned, following the parade tonight, we'll have pork burgers at Teagles Park, served by the Windom Lions Club. Also from 8 until midnight, entertainment with the Rock Gods at Teagles Park, Windom Lions Club, Fat Pheasant, DeFreeze Collision in honor of Lauren DeFreeze, and Holtz Cleaning in honor of John Holt among our sponsors for the entertainment tonight from 8 until midnight. And also, as we mentioned, pork burgers being served at Teagles Park thanks to the Windom Lions Club from 8 until midnight. Tomorrow, another full day with the Cars and Trucks Car Show. Registration starts at 9 o'clock at Cottonwood Lake, and at 9 to 2 is the Car and Truck Show. From 9 until 12:30, the pancake breakfast served at the Bark Center. Also from 9 until 3, we have a lot of family fun day activities at the community center, including inflatables, the petting zoo, caricature drawings, food trucks and craft vendors, and all at the community center. Then at 12 noon tomorrow, and of course tomorrow is Flag Day, and the American Legion here in Windom will be having a special ceremony. Everybody's invited to attend, and that's a flag burning. That'll be at Cottonwood Lake at 12 noon tomorrow in honor of Flag Day and to wrap up activities for the 2026 Riverfest Parade. As you can see off on the distance, the beginning of our Riverfest Parade. We've got a great parade for you with over 80 entries, a part of our event this afternoon. And again, we want to thank all our food truck vendors and also our vendors that were on hand all throughout the day here in Courthouse Square. What a wide array of food, about 14 different food vendors we had, and a wide host of vendors on hand too, with all types of things from flowers to knickknacks to items for your home. Thanks so much to all those vendors being a part of our Riverfest celebration today. Want to remind you, we have hot popcorn and cold pop here at the State Theater. We want to thank them for all their help in setting up our stage and providing the electricity for our sound system. Also thanks to the American, Apex, Big Ben Win, Exit Realty, Great Plains, First Main Street Insurance, LeCann Celebration of Life Center, also Negan Construction, Windom Area Health, Windom Scooters and Duffy's Bar and Grill, and Otson Underground among our sponsors. Also, we want to thank the American Legion Auxiliary, Ameriprise, Country Pride Services Cooperative, Crystal Clean Car Wash Incorporated and Crystal Windshield, Edward Jones, the Jackson Ag Sales and Service, Lampert's Lumber, Premium Purveyors of Fine Meats, and MyFruitSale.com. And also among our sponsors, Rosie Davis, Schrammel Law Office, the Sons of Norway, Subway, Rivers Edge Realty, PM Repair, Miller Sellner Equipment, Midwest Ag Advisors, also Colseth Lawn, Landscape and Concrete LLC, Jessica Crick Agency, thanks to Higley Ford, also Ford and Lustfield Law, Cottonwood Veterinary Clinic, and Al Balloon Family in memory of Pat Balloon, among our many sponsors that help to host all the events here this week at Riverfest and, of course, our parade this afternoon. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being on hand here for the Riverfest Parade for 2026. And following the parade, again, we've got a host of activities this evening, a lot of fun tonight with the pork burgers being served from 8 until midnight, thanks to the Windom Lions Club at Teagles Park. And then entertainment, Rock Gods. They'll be in Teagles Park from 8 until midnight performing. So it'll be a great night, beautiful weather, and a fun night on hand here in Windom, Minnesota for 2026 Riverfest. Windom Police and Cottonwood County Sheriff's Departments leading the way as the Riverfest Parade makes its way down towards Courthouse Square. We'd like to take a moment, too, to thank the Riverfest Committee and all the volunteers that have helped to get everything put together and everything organized. They've been meeting all throughout the year, getting ready for this weekend, and we appreciate all their efforts and all the time that they've spent getting ready for Riverfest. Again, thanks to our many sponsors, Windom Farm Service, the Windom Lions Club, Jack Slade's Steakhouse, and the Fat Pheasant Pub, KDUM Radio, also United Prairie Bank, the City of Windom, Windom Towing Company, Staples Oil Company, also thanks to Midway Farm Equipment of Mountain Lake, the Cottonwood County Game and Fish League, thanks to Toro, Hy-Vee, DeFreeze Collision Center, thanks to the Minnesota Soybean Processors, Citizen Publishing Company, Bank Midwest, Hometown Sanitation Services. Also Discover Windom, Fortune Transportation, and Ag Builders GDF Enterprises. Also thanks to the State Theater. Be sure to stop by and enjoy some great popcorn and cold pop. Elite Mechanical Services here in Windom, ECFE, McDonald's, Ron's Electric Incorporated, Unspoken Truth. Thanks so much. And also Holt's Cleaning Service. And we want to thank also the American Legion Auxiliary, Ameriprise, Country Pride Services Cooperative, Crystal Clean Car Wash Incorporated, Crystal Windshield, Edward Jones, Jackson Ag Sales and Service, Lampert's Lumber, Premium Purveyors of Fine Meat, and MyFruitSale.com. And as they enter the Courthouse Square, we welcome the Windom Police Department and Cottonwood County Sheriff's Department. We appreciate all the services of the Windom Police Department and Cottonwood County Sheriff's Department and all that they do all throughout the year, protecting the community and the county, and also hosting safety programs and working with our schools. Thanks to the Windom Police Department and Cottonwood County Sheriff's Department leading the way for our 2026 Riverfest Parade. Also thanks to the Minnesota State Highway Patrol joining us as we get our parade underway this afternoon. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can, please remove cover as our presentation of the colors by American Legion Post. American Legion Post 206 presenting the colors. American Legion Post Unit 206, our girl staters. We appreciate them being on hand. From the Jackson American Legion Post, the Drum Corps, award-winning American Legion Post 130 of Jackson. We welcome our Grand Marshals of the 2026 Riverfest Parade, Jim Glidden and Bob Verlick. Jim, Bob, welcome. The Windom Fire Department joins us, leading the way, the 1923 LaFrance, Windom's first motorized truck. The 1993 LaFrance. Thanks so much, Windom Fire Department. We appreciate all the time, the training. There's a lot of hours that go into the Windom Fire Department. We appreciate that. Also, we have on display from Windom, the Unit 17 2005 Polaris Ranger 6x6 UTV. Unit 19, 1997 Chevy truck, pulling their 2005 Wacker Light Tower. Also joining us from the Windom Fire Department, unit number 20. It's a 2014 Rosenbauer Heavy Rescue, pulling their 2018 Technical Rescue Trailer. Also unit 21, a 2021 Rosenbauer Pumper. 2006 Sterling Tanker. The 1998 Freightliner Pumper. Also, unit number 24, the 2005 Ford First Response Drug Truck, pulling their Unit 18A 2024 Toro UTX side-by-side UTV. Also, the 2024 Ford Wildland Truck, pulling their Unit number 16A 2024 Gale Marine Custom Rescue Boat. And a great representation from the Windom Fire Department. Again, thanks, Fire Department members. They're always there here to help when the need arises. And of course, we appreciate all the time they put in, because the Fire Department members put in a lot of hours of training and meet several times a month for training. And we appreciate the Windom Fire Department. Also among the units, the 1984 Chevy Tanker. Great representation from the Windom Fire Department. Again, thanks so much, Fire Department members. We welcome the members of the Windom Ambulance Department. Windom Ambulance with 2 units. And we thank the Windom Ambulance members for always being there when we need them and appreciate all their time and training. Always ready, on the go, the Windom Ambulance Department. Thanks so much, Windom Ambulance. Oh, that's okay. We welcome Windom Mayor Hillary Mathis, along with council members Dennis Esplin, Jenny Quaid, James Nelson, Jason Sherman, and Scott Benson. Thanks so much, Windom Mayor and council members. Windom City Council, Mayor Mathis and council members, welcome. And we want to thank our Riverfest sponsors. Again, Ag Builders, GDF Enterprises, also Fortune Transportation, Discover Windom, Bank Midwest, Hometown Sanitation Services, Citizen Publishing Company, Minnesota Soybean Processors, just to name a few. And again, there you have them displayed in front of you. And thanks so much. Thanks so much to our sponsors helping to support the Windom Riverfest and all the activities all weekend long. Windom Lions Club. Windom Lions Club, very active group. They're involved in many activities, helping with the youth in our schools, also with supporting many community activities and projects. Windom Lions, thanks so much. We'll enjoy some burgers later on. Windom Lions serving up the burgers at Teagles Park starting at 8 o'clock tonight until noon when we have the Rock Gods on hand performing. Going to be a fun night tonight on a beautiful evening. And again, thanks so much, Windom Lions Club. Very, very active group. The Fat Pheasant Pub. We thank them so much. Jack Slade Steakhouse and Fat Pheasant Pub, thanks for being a sponsor of Riverfest. And we welcome Miss Riverfest and Little Miss Riverfest. Addison Spielman, Miss Riverfest. Sadie Jetlin, Miss Riverfest runner-up and Miss Photogenic. Macy Dirksen, Miss Congeniality. Karma Kruger, Little Miss Riverfest. And Lola Peterson, Little Miss Riverfest runner-up. Congratulations, and thanks for being a part of Riverfest. Again, we want to thank our sponsors. We can't thank them enough. American Legion Auxiliary, Ameriprise, Country Pride Services Cooperative, Crystal Clean Car Wash Incorporated, and Crystal Windshield, Edward Jones, Jackson Ag Sales and Service, Lampert's Lumber, Premium Purveyors of Fine Meats, and MyFruitSale.com. Want to remind you, coming up following our parade tonight, as we mentioned earlier, it'll be Rock Gods. That'll be at Teagles Park. The entertainment starts at 8 o'clock. They'll go till midnight tonight. It's going to be a fun, great night of entertainment at Teagles Park. So come on out. It's good, beautiful weather. And then also the Windom Lions Club will be on hand serving the pork burgers starting at 8 o'clock as well. Tomorrow, another full day with the Cars and Trucks Car Show. Registration starts at 9 o'clock at Cottonwood Lake. Then the car and truck show will be from 9 until 2. Be sure to come out and see all the many classic vehicles that will be on hand. And those are always great shows. And we have vehicles coming in from a wide area. So again, that cars and truck show tomorrow from 9 until 2 at Cottonwood Lake. Then also from 9 until 3 tomorrow, it's a fun day at the Community Center for Family Fun Day. There'll be inflatables, petting zoo, caricature drawings, and also a host of food trucks and craft vendors as well at the Community Center tomorrow from 9 until 3. And at 12 noon, the American Legion here in Windom will be having a special program. They'll have a flag burning, as tomorrow is Flag Day, and they'll have a special ceremony at 12 noon at the American Legion at Cottonwood Lake, hosted by the American Legion, and the public is cordially invited to attend that special flag burning ceremony at noontime. Little Miss Riverfest. We want to thank the Little Miss Riverfest contestants on hand. A lot of fun today and sponsored by the Windom Women of Today. Thanks so much. Our Little Miss Riverfest Karma Kruger and Lola Peterson, Little Miss Riverfest runner-up. The Windom Chamber of Commerce Convention and Visitors Bureau. Windom Chamber, we want to thank them so much for all their help in coordinating our Riverfest activities along with the Riverfest Committee, and also hosting and coordinating events all throughout the year. Very important part of our community, the Windom Chamber Convention and Visitors Bureau. Be sure to visit Windom next time you're out and about and on vacation, taking all the activities you'll find in Windom, Minnesota. Thanks so much to the Windom Chamber Convention and Visitors Bureau. Now here's just a small sample, folks, of the many great vehicles we'll see tomorrow at the Cars and Trucks Show, and we invite you to come on out. We have a 1977 Ford Ranchero owned by Brian Johnson of Windom. Thanks, Brian, for sharing that with us today. What a beautiful vehicle. Also, we have a Camaro making its way down, also a Mustang. Have about a 63 or 64 Chevy convertible coming down the line here. And this is just a few of the samples of the great vehicles you'll see tomorrow here in Windom for the Cars and Truck Show. And that'll be at Cottonwood Lake from 9 until 2. So come on out. Beautiful Mustang GT. And here is that a 63 or 64? I'll know when I see the taillights. 63. All right, 63 Chevy. My folks had one too. A nice looking vehicle. Good to see you. Thanks. Classic vehicles. Some in their work clothes yet, but up and running. That's great. Again, we invite everybody to come out to the car show tomorrow from starting at 9 o'clock at Cottonwood Lake. It's going to be a lot of fun. Cars and Trucks Car Show tomorrow. Again, registration starts at 9 o'clock. We say hello and welcome Smith Automotive and Smith Auto Body. They do great work, and we're glad they're on hand today. Smith Automotive and Smith Auto Body. Wheel alignment, air conditioning, engine repair, you name it, they can do it at Smith Automotive and Smith Auto Body. They're always there to help you out. Give them a call anytime at 507-831-4767. Now, what a treat we have coming down the parade route right now. It's the Golden Eagle Marching Band. The Golden Eagle Marching Band here from Windom. And let's enjoy their music of the Golden Eagle Marching Band. Our band led by Jamie Pullman. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause. The Windom Eagle Marching Band, led by band director Jamie Pullman. Home of the Eagles, Windom Area Schools. Independent School District 177, welcome. The Windom School District, Windom Area Schools. The Eagles are soaring, they certainly are. Learning, leading, excelling together. Go Eagles, the Windom Area School System. This is a hard-working bunch, the Windom FFA organization. Windom FFA, very active group in the community and at school. We see them in competitions at the fairs, their livestock and exhibits. Thanks so much, Windom FFA. And thanks to the Cottonwood County corn and soybean growers among our sponsors. Windom FFA members, thank you. And our Teacher of the Year, Education Minnesota Teacher of the Year, Jackie Reardon. Teacher of the Year 2025-2026. Congratulations, Jackie. JC Reardon. Thanks, JC. Teacher of the Year for 2025-2026. Bank Midwest. Dream big, plan wisely, and live well. That's Bank Midwest. Here comes the Golden Arches, McDonald's of Windom. Part of our Riverfest, red, white, and blue on this Flag Day weekend, McDonald's of Windom. Again, thanks to our many sponsors, McDonald's, also ECFE, also Unspoken Truth, Elite Mechanical Services, Ron's Electric Incorporated, Holtz Cleaning Services, and also the State Theater here where we're set up in front. Be sure to stop in and enjoy some delicious fresh popcorn and cold pop at the State Theater. Ag Builders, GDF Ag Builders, your local grain system specialist in crane service. GDF has all your Bobcat, Toro, and Minnesota dealers with sales, service, parts, and rental. That's GDF Ag Builders. Give them a call anytime at 831-5342. GDF Ag Builders. GDF Ag Builders, of course, your dealer for Bobcat. GDF Enterprises. Wow, the great units, part of our parade today of those Bobcat units and backhoe. Thanks to GDF Ag Builders of Windom. Of course, GDF is an Ag Builders, your local grain system specialist and crane service. They can take care of it for you all. Bobcat, Toro, Minnesota dealers with sales, service, parts, and rental. They're your farm fans dealer, Ag Builders. And for any of your crane service needs, again, it's Ag Builders. They can take care of a host of needs for you. Ford and Lusfield Law Office, owned by Cassandra Lusfield. For all of your legal needs and questions, be sure to stop in and talk to Cassandra at Ford and Lusfield Law Office here in Windom. Thank you. Estate planning, and elder law, you can get all those questions answered by Cassandra at Ford and Lustfield Law Office here in Windom. Oh, look out, here we go. The Osmond Shrine Mighty Mites from St. Paul. Welcome. Let's enjoy the antics of the Osmond Shrine Mighty Mites. All the way here from St. Paul, Minnesota. Hello, welcome.
Can I borrow that? Thank you, Windom, for having us. We ride so kids can walk, so thank you.
Well, thanks so much for being here. You bet. Have a great time. Thanks for being here in Windom. The Osmond Shrine Mighty Mites from St. Paul. Thanks so much for being here in Windom today. They do a great job. Thank you so much. What fun. They do a great job maneuvering those vehicles. Thanks so much to the Osmond Shrine Mighty Mites. Want to remind you, following the parade, we've got a lot of great entertainment tonight. The Rock Gods will be performing from 8 until midnight in Teagles Park. And then, of course, the Windom Lions Club on hand. They'll be serving those delicious pork burgers at Teagles Park starting at 8 o'clock as well. A great night of entertainment coming up under a beautiful sky tonight at Teagles Park for Rock Gods. Thanks again to our many sponsors, including Rosie Davis, Schrammel Law Office, the Sons of Norway. Thanks so much, Sons of Norway, for the smorgasbord they served earlier today at the Historical Society. Subway, also River's Edge Realty, PM Repair, Milner Selner Equipment Company, Midwest Ag Advisors, Colseth Lawn Landscape Concrete LLC among our Riverfest sponsors. We welcome the Windom Mountain Lake Butterfield Odin Cobra Wrestling. Hugo and Landon made the state finals at the NYWA State, and Cameron made it to the Minnesota State High School League's state tourney. Congratulations to Hugo and Landon and Cameron, and welcome the WMLBO Cobra Wrestling crew. What a fine bunch of gentlemen here. Thanks so much. And ladies, of course. Gentlemen and ladies, thanks so much. The Windom Mountain Lake Butterfield Odin Cobra Wrestling. And congratulations on all your accomplishments. Midway Farm Equipment with this Massey Ferguson unit. Thank you to Midway Farm Equipment of Mountain Lake. Midway Farm Equipment. For all your Massey Ferguson and equipment needs, it's Midway Farm Equipment of Mountain Lake. Danielle is on hand for our parade this afternoon. Danielle has been performing professionally as a fire dancer and LED performer since 2017. With 8+ years of experience and one of the most extensive prop repertoires in the Midwest, she brings technical mastery and also genuine artistry to every event. She performs throughout Minnesota and the Midwest. Danielle. This is the Red River City Rhythm, Drum, and Bugle Corps. Welcome to Windom. Red River City Rhythm, Drum, and Bugle Corps. All right, thank you, Red River City Rhythm Drum and Bugle Corps. Fortune Transportation, Fortune Transfer, Jeff Adams, the professional driver, piloting that beautiful unit. That Freightliner, Fortune Transfer, thanks so much. Fortune Transfer, among our sponsors for Riverfest, thanks so much. Thanks for the candy. Well, coming up, Mountain Lake Powwow Days. It'll be June 19th through the 23rd, and we have featured the candidates for Powwow Royalty. Again, Mountain Lake Powwow Days, so it was a great event. Coming up this year, June 19th through the 23rd. Of course, the parade will be on Monday evening, and we invite everybody to Mountain Lake for Mountain Lake Powwow Days, June 19th through the 23rd, and welcome to our Powwow Royalty. You know, this year, the Cottonwood County DAC is celebrating their 60th anniversary. And we want to say congratulations to the Cottonwood County DAC celebrating 60 great years of service. Members of the Cottonwood County DAC joining us today, thanks, welcome. Welcome to our parade today on a beautiful day here in Windom, Minnesota. Great to see you. Thanks for being on hand. Yep. Good to see the folks from the Cottonwood County DAC again. Congratulations on your 60 years of service to Windom and all of Southwest Minnesota. Christensen Farms. Christensen Farms is one of the largest family-owned pork producers in the U.S. with a reputation of industry leadership, ethical practices, and a passionate team. They are dedicated to bringing high-quality pork to family tables. Based out of Sleepy Eye, Minnesota, Christensen Farms has locations throughout Minnesota, Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Illinois. The company operates 3 feed mills and manages 140,000 sows on 44 farms and oversees more than 350 nurseries and grow-to-finish sites. They employ over 1,000 individuals and 1,500 contract partners. Join us in celebrating their legacy and commitment to excellence in agriculture. Christensen Farms. Toro of Windom. Toro, thanks so much. Among our sponsors for Riverfest with these great Toro units in our parade today. Toro of Windom. A longtime member of our Windom community. And just a few of the units, many units that Toro manufactures right here in Windom, Minnesota. All types of equipment to meet any type of need. You'll find it from Toro. Thanks again to Toro, their 75th anniversary. Great part of the community. Toro of Windom. Congratulations on your 75th anniversary. Here comes the Stilt Walker. Fun Time Functions offers a wide variety of some of the most talented artists and entertainers in Minnesota. Whether you are looking for a face painter, balloon artist, magician, juggler, or someone that can shoot themselves out of a cannon, Fun Time Functions got you covered. Today you are seeing just a sample of the fun they've got to offer. Find the fun at funtimefunctions.com. And welcome to our Stilt Walker. Hey! All right, let's give him a round of applause. Exit Realty, Great Plains. Exit Realty professionals are here for you with offices in Windom, Jackson, Mountain Lake, and Fairmont, plus additional offices, hi Tom, in South Dakota and Iowa. Exit Realty has you covered for all your real estate needs, whether you want to buy or sell. Our teams over 80 agents are ready to help you with the perfect exit strategy. Strategy, there we go. And we welcome State Farm, Stacy Sanow and her crew. Thanks, Stacy, so much. State Farm Insurance, for all your insurance business. You'll find it. All right, the Business Arts and Recreation Center. Again, we have a fundraiser underway to repair the roof, and we thank you for your support. That's the Bark Center here in Windom, the Business Arts and Recreation Center. Thanks for your support. Keep the heat on, raising the roof, and you can see how the fundraising efforts are going right now, and we need your help, and we appreciate your help as well. Windom Towing Auto and Heavy Duty Repair and Tire Shop. Call 507-831-4300. Mobile truck service, towing, repair. You'll find it at Windom Towing. So when you have that unfortunate breakdown or calamity, you can count on Windom Towing to take care of it for you and bring your vehicle home. Cottonwood Soil and Water Conservation District. Thanks so much. Cottonwood Soil and Water Conservation District. Need trees? They've got you covered. The Cottonwood Soil and Water Conservation. United Prairie Bank, for all your financial needs. You'll find it at United Prairie Bank, banking, insurance, investments. UnitedPrairieBank.com, United Prairie Bank of Windom. Here's always a favorite of our Riverfest, the Over 60 Band, the Minnesota Over 60 Band. Welcome. Let's enjoy their music. The Minnesota Over 60 Band, founded in Gaylord, Minnesota back in 1953. Thanks so much, the Over 60 Band. Cottonwood Game and Fish. They were the sponsors of our kids fishing contest earlier today at Riverfest. Cottonwood County Game and Fish League helps to support local wildlife groups like Pheasants Forever, the Minnesota Deer Hunters Association, and Ducks Unlimited, also with a strong emphasis on youth activities. That's the Cottonwood Game and Fish. And thanks for all your support, supporting the local wildlife groups like Pheasants Forever, also the Minnesota Deer Hunters Association, and Ducks Unlimited. Miller Selner Equipment Company. We want to welcome Miller Selner Equipment Company with that beautiful Case IH 405. Case IH Magnum 405. You'll find it at Miller Selner Equipment Company with locations in Sleepy Eye, Bingham Lake, Slayton, and Fairmont. That's Miller Selner. Ameriprise. We want to welcome Amy Leopold of Ameriprise joining us this afternoon. And thanks so much, Amy, for your support of Riverfest. Legacy Financial Partners, Ameriprise with Amy Leopold. Country Pride Services. Of course, they've got all your services available. They've got the seeds and all fuel, and they have on hand today our LP truck, seed trailer, fuel truck. Country Pride Services Cooperative. A seed trailer, fuel truck, Terrigator, Country Pride Services for all your agricultural needs. You'll find it from Country Pride Services. Country Pride Services for all your agricultural needs and fuel supplies, propane. You can call them 507-831-2580. That's Country Pride Services. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Fulda Band, directed by Matthew Saxman. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fulda Band. All right, and our clowns on hand. How are you? There you go. That's the clowns. They snuck in there on me. Let's give a round of applause to the Fulda Band, directed by Matthew Saxman. Fulda Wood Duck Days coming up very shortly, June 19th through the 21st. Enjoy yourself at Fulda Wood Duck Days, Fulda's Parade of Lights. And we welcome the Fulda Wood Duck Days royalty. Cottonwood County DFL Party. Probable candidates: John Wilson, Minnesota House 21B, Rusty Nelson for Minnesota House 21B, and Eric Osberg, Congressional 7th Congressional District. A new way forward, the Democratic Farmer Labor Party, the Cottonwood County DFL Party. Again, we want to thank the clowns that were just ahead of the Fulda Band from Fun Time Functions, offering a wide variety of some of the most talented artists and entertainers in Minnesota. You can find the fun at funtimefunctions.com. This is Prudence Lodge number 97 making their way in front of our parade stand right now. Brian Turner is the master of the lodge. And welcome, Prudence Lodge number 97 here in Windom, chartered back in 1873. The Masonic Bodies of Minnesota, Prudence Lodge number 97. And Pioneer Seed, thanks so much. Samuelson Seed, your local Pioneer Seeds dealer. Pete Samuelson, Dick Smith, Andrew Teedy, Dominic Smith, and Dale McMillan. Samuelson Seed, your local Pioneer Seed dealer. Thanks so much, Samuelson Seed. For all your veterinary needs, it's Cottonwood Vet Clinic. Any type of need for any type of critter, it's Cottonwood Vet Clinic. A little fun by the folks from Cottonwood Vet. Thanks for being on hand. Elm Creek Trucking and Excavating LLC. For all your needs, it's Elm Creek Trucking and Excavating. They offer all types of services: on-site, off-site, concrete, crushing and hauling, lowboy hauling services, aggregate services. Call for a free estimate at 507-841-3628. That's Elm Creek Trucking and Excavating LLC. Cottonwood County Republican Party. Diane Kruger serves as the chairperson and Aaron Sellers as deputy chair. Welcome to the Cottonwood County Republican Party. Members from the Cottonwood County Republican Party representing candidates. And again, we want to welcome them to our Riverfest Parade for 2026. Well, get ready to smile as we have Steve and Laura White, owners of KDOM Radio here in Windom, on hand. And, of course, Laura taking pictures, and they'll have those posted on their website. Oh, it's a lot of fun to see all those many, many, many pictures that are taken during the parade route by the good folks at KDOM. Thanks so much, Steve and Laura. Steve and Laura White, the owners of KDOM, a great radio station serving the Windom community and surrounding area. Hot Country KDOM, 94.3, 103.1, and 1580 AM. KDOM, serving the community for many, many years. KDOM here in Windom. Serving the health needs of the area, it's Windom Area Health. Windom Area Health can take care of all of your health care needs. Feel free to stop in or give them a call anytime for Windom Area Health. Now making their way down the parade route, River's Edge Realty. Whether you're buying or selling residential, commercial, or ag property, it's River's Edge Realty, here to help you every step of the way, led by broker owner Betsy Herding. And now here's Sioux Foodoo. Sioux Foodoo refers to their home base in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. While on tour, this audition-based ensemble has entertained thousands of spectators at parades and special events across the upper Midwest for over 3 decades. Sioux Foodoo members actively advance and fine-tune their playing abilities, as well as develop their leadership skills during their April to August season to help shape the direction of the group and inspire others to pursue a passion for percussion. Sioux Foodoo proudly presents their 2026 show, Do or Die. That's Sioux Foodoo. Ron's Electric Incorporated, serving the area for over 45 years. Agriculture, commercial, and generator installation. That's Ron's Electric. Thanks to our mariachi band performing. They'll be performing later on as well at the plaza, so be sure to enjoy their great music. River Towing of Windom. River Towing, roadside assistance, 24/7. You'll find it from River Towing, LLC. 24-hour service. You can count on them. River Towing. Whenever you need them, they're there for you 24 hours a day. Negan Construction. For all your concrete needs, contact Negan Construction. Negan Construction. Oh, Negan. It is Negan. Okay. We'll go with that. Thanks so much. Negan Construction. Negan Construction. For all your concrete needs, contact Negan Construction. They can take care of all your needs for you when it comes to concrete. Negan Construction. Mimi and Papa's. Welcome, Mimi and Papa's. Their great display here as part of our Mimi and Papa's. Mimi and Papa's, thanks so much for being a part of our Riverfest parade today with a great display, very patriotic, and we appreciate your part in the Riverfest celebration. Welcome the Minnesota Department of Transportation, their maintenance unit. We thank the members of the Minnesota DOT on hand all throughout the year, maintaining the roads and, of course, opening up the roads during this winter. Minnesota Department of Transportation, thanks so much. We appreciate all the hard work of our Minnesota DOT members, keeping the roads looking nice, maintaining them, and maintaining safe travel for all of us. Minnesota Department of Transportation. Cottonwood County cattle producers. Cottonwood County cattle producers, very active group in the surrounding community of Windom. Thanks so much. Cottonwood County cattle producers. And we want to welcome our equestrian riders. We appreciate our equestrian riders being a part of our parade today for Riverfest 2026. Again, we want to thank the Riverfest committee for all their hard work all throughout the year getting ready for this big weekend, and thanks so much for the Riverfest Parade. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us today for Riverfest Parade 2026. Don't forget, coming up tonight, Rock Gods at Teagles Park starting at 8 o'clock, and also the Windom Lions Club will be serving the pork burgers. Tomorrow, another full day with the cars and truck shows as starting from 9 until 2. The pancake breakfast at the Bark Center from 9 until 12:30. Family Fun Day in the Community Center from 9 until 3. And the American Legion with their special flag burning ceremony at 12 noon at Cottonwood Lake tomorrow. Again, thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Thanks so much to all our volunteers and sponsors. And have a great evening here in Windom as part of Riverfest 2026.
Did it blow away?
No, we made her.